Bill O'Reilly here, Monday, November 4th, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. The whistleblower at the center of President Trump's impeachment inquiry agrees to speak under oath. Democrat voters question Bernie Sanders' physical fitness for the Oval Office. Thousands of anti-police protesters swarm the New York City subway. Pro-democracy demonstrations in Hong Kong end in bloodshed. Also ahead, the message of the day: you are being misled about impeachment. But first, the whistleblower who raised concerns over the president's dealing with Ukraine, now willing to answer questions from House Republicans. Lawyers for the anonymous source asking Republican Congressman Devin Nunes to submit written questions, vowing to answer in writing under oath and penalty of perjury. The whistleblower has been identified as a Democrat with strong ties to the Obama administration. A new poll says American voters are concerned with Senator Bernie Sanders' fitness for the White House. 45% of registered Democrats saying the senator is not healthy enough to be president. That number drops to 19% for Joe Biden, 9% for Elizabeth Warren. The 78-year-old Sanders suffered a heart attack in Nevada last month. Democrats pressing supporters for donations months before the Iowa caucus. Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Pete Buttigieg, each confirming war chests worth about $24 million. Joe Biden has just $9 million. The Trump campaign currently sitting on $158 million, twice as much as President Barack Obama had in the same period back in 2012. Thousands of anti-police protesters storming New York City subways, carrying signs reading, quote, "Pigs don't touch us," while demanding an end to arrests for those who will not pay the subway fare. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez backing the demonstrators, saying cops in the Big Apple routinely, quote, "jail the poor to free the rich." A ride on the New York City subway costs $2.75. The anarchy is free. Pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong erupting in violence as communist police storm shopping malls to end demonstrations. Beijing-backed SWAT teams claim the activists vandalized businesses that support communism, so they beat people up. In a moment, Americans are not getting the truth about impeachment. We will give it to you. Next. Forget Russian hackers and elections for a moment, please. This is worse. Cyber thieves are stealing American homes. Guess where your home's legal title and mortgage documents are kept? Online. Wide open. Your signature and everything thieves need to take over ownership of your home is easily available online. Thieves forge your name off the title, then refile the deed so it appears you sold it. Then they go to unscrupulous lenders and borrow money using your home's equity. Then they disappear, and you get stuck with the payments. Banks, insurance, and identity theft programs do not protect you. Home Title Lock does. Home Title Lock puts a virtual firewall around your home's title and mortgage, and they monitor the black market to see if your home is for sale. Your home equity is your retirement, your emergency fund. Let me help protect it with 60 risk-free days of Home Title Lock. So please go to HomeTitleLock.com and enter your address to see if you're already a victim. Defend yourself at HomeTitleLock.com. HomeTitleLock.com. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day: the truth about impeachment. Absent any new evidence about President Trump's conduct, the political play is likely to hurt the Democratic Party, which is already reeling from the lack of a potent presidential candidate. The Ukraine phone call is being framed by the Democrats and their media allies as a simple transaction. President Trump demanding dirt on political opponent Joe Biden in return for taxpayer money from the USA. But that simple allegation is wrong. Not because Mr. Trump didn't want to hurt Biden, he did. But the president's motivation is much more complex than a one-off political tactic. If you read The United States of Trump, the president's mindset will unfold right before your eyes. He seeks vengeance for the wrong he believes was done to him by people in the Obama administration, including Joe Biden and Barack Obama himself. Donald Trump thinks President Obama was behind the entire Russian collusion fiasco and is crazed about it. He believes Mr. Obama, through confidants, tried to destroy him, mainly because Trump pushed the birther stuff. Here's the truth. There is very bad blood between the two men. That bitterness was the president's primary motivation for pressuring the Ukrainian leader. Mr. Trump wants to secure evidence of corruption by the Obama administration. Biden was a way in. Donald Trump may get his wish because the Justice Department is currently investigating possible corruption within the Obama administration during and after the 2016 campaign. U.S. Attorney John Durham is the point man, and a secret criminal grand jury may already be seated. So if President Trump had any patience, which he does not, the Ukraine call was totally unnecessary. Attorney General Barr's Justice Department will likely expose what really happened in the campaign of 2016 without Mr. Trump's help. Astute political observers know there is likely trouble ahead for the anti-Trumpers involved in trying to take him out 3 years ago. Thus now, they must damage the president as much as they can before stuff starts hitting the Justice Department fan. Enter the American people who will be the ultimate deciders here. Internal polling by the Trump side indicates a growing feeling of citizen anger by non-ideological voters who are tired of nonstop allegations against Mr. Trump. It is unlikely that public opinion will support the removal of a president when there are two sides to the Ukraine story. The failure to secure even one House Republican vote for continuing the impeachment process underlines the situation. At this point, it's a partisan play. President Trump would be wise to explain himself directly to the American people via a televised address. He'll never get a fair hearing from the press, so forget about that vehicle. But I believe a fair wind still blows in most places here, and Donald Trump should cast his fate to that wind. And that's a message. Again, the United States of Trump will give you an honest look at the president. We posted an excerpt on BillO'Reilly.com. Ahead, something you might not know. You've been hearing about gold all over the news. Prices continue to climb. Not surprising. Experts warning a recession could happen. But pay attention to the banks. Some of them ran out of cash last Monday night and had to borrow money from the Federal Reserve. Since last week, more than $500 billion has been printed and given to the banks just so they could stay in business. Sound familiar? Remember in 2008 when the Fed had to bail out the banks? Well, it's happening again. Americans are looking for stability, and many are turning to gold and precious metals as a way to protect their savings and retirements. That's why I recommend that you contact American Hartford Gold Group now to learn more. To get you started, American Hartford Gold Group will gift you a free silver coin. No purchase necessary. All you have to do is call them. 877-444-GOLD. That's 877-444-GOLD. So please give them a call today to claim your free coin. Available for a limited time only. 877-444-4653. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, the average American eats more than 250 pounds of fruit and 400 pounds of vegetables every year. Sounds impressive until you realize that only 1 in 10 adults are getting the recommended 9 servings of fruit and vegetables a day. 40% of us are overweight, increasing the risk of heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Obesity costs the U.S. healthcare system $150 billion a year. Cleaning up your diet can be hard, but eating more healthy fruits and vegetables is a good place to start. So let's take a look. Bananas, the most popular fruit in the USA. Great for potassium and other essential vitamins. On average, a single American eats 27 pounds of bananas annually. An apple a day, still good advice. The USA is the second largest producer of apples in the world, so you shouldn't have trouble finding one. Best eaten with the peel. The antioxidants can reduce cell damage and inhibit diseases like cancer. Spinach, rich in antioxidants, lowers blood pressure, great for the heart. The leafy green is native to Iran and was brought to the USA in 1806. Here's a tip. Dietitians say spinach loses more than half its nutritional value just 5 days from cultivation. A recent survey conducted by OnePoll shows turnips are the least popular vegetable in America. Most popular? Corn. Not surprising, as it's everywhere, even in soft drinks. The second most popular? Tomatoes. Botanically, tomatoes are classified as a fruit. But here's something you might not know. The age-old question of, is it a fruit or is it a vegetable, went all the way to the Supreme Court in 1893, Nix versus Hedden. Since tomatoes are in so many dishes, the Supreme Court decided unanimously they could be taxed like broccoli and lettuce. As far as Uncle Sam is concerned, the tomato is a vegetable. Eating more fruits and vegetables is the easiest way to improve your overall health. So next time you have a choice, you might ditch the fries and consider a side salad. Back after this. Finding a good real estate agent who understands your needs can be incredibly difficult. My friend Glenn Beck started the service realestateagentsitrust.com to make sure you get connected with agents who are ambitious and have a long and successful track record. They're agents who are experts in your town and do business like you with your values. I heard a story of a family whose home had been on the market for more than a year, and they were facing a difficult scenario of what to do next. They learned about Real Estate Agents I Trust, and after contact, a real estate agent was able to go in, make some changes to the house, and then sold the house within 3 weeks. This is why I endorse realestateagentsitrust.com. No pinheads, just great agents. I wouldn't hesitate to use Real Estate Agents I Trust if I were going to sell my home. So get moving today with realestateagentsitrust.com. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.